Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 106,000 Black Women Fired. Now what, boss babes? Let's get right into it.
It has begun.
Did anyone see this article on Black Enterprise? So in April, the U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs, and the overall unemployment rate held steady at like 4.2%. However, the picture is drastically different for Black women. Their unemployment rate jumped from 5.1% in March to 6.1% in April, translating to 106,000 jobs lost.
Oh, no.
The most significant drop among all demographic groups.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Flashback. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a Black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a Black man on that same level or higher. If Black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
Now, my brothers, let's be honest. How many lies have we already debunked about the strong, independent Black woman? I mean, we've been told over and over that they're leading the charge in home ownership.
This can't be right. This can't be right.
And that they're the most educated demographic in America. They shout these talking points from TV screens and social media like we don't know how to use Google or something.
So Black women are, of course, the most educated group among all groups.
Ashley just gave an anecdote, but the numbers also show Black women are one of the most educated demographics in this country and one of the least paid.
All of these studies have come out saying that Black women are the best leaders, that Black women are the most educated, that Black women are the ones who are most likely to make a business successful, that Black women essentially are an asset.
Wait, there was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is Black women. So let me be clear.
When the mainstream media directly lies to people so they can feel more superior, we have a problem here. I've been seeing this headline, Black women are the most educated group in the U.S. It's actually Asians that have the most degree attainment. They are also the most enrolled. Asians.
Oh, damn. So much about alternate facts. You guys got alternate facts. Oh, man. Black and Hispanic students had the lowest rates of enrolling and graduating college within 6 years. At 13%. Wow. 81% did not graduate college, did not enroll in college, and did not graduate high school. Jesus Christ. So who's coming up with these fake stats? Because, and what's worse about it is, it's making Black women's heads more inflated than it needs to be, right? We're the best leaders. We're the best. But where do we see this? Can we name an example of this? Like, all these stats are not even backed up by real people. Is there someone we can point to? I seen a stat that said you guys are leading in homelessness. But at the same time, there's another article saying you guys are the most homeowners. Like, people just straight up lying to Black women. If you come out with a fake article lying to Black women, they're going to buy it up. They're going to eat it up. But the job reports that said that Black women lost 106,000 jobs, while the market was actually increasing jobs. 170,000 new jobs were added. So new jobs are being added where Black women are being like fired, I guess, maybe because of DEI or whatever. It's just ironic. It's just ironic. Like, you just can't make this up. And so I'm wondering, when are Black women going to start saying two things. When they're going to stop saying, I don't need no man. And when they're going to stop saying they're the most educated when there's clearly other information that says that's not true. But they don't look at these facts. They look at the facts that make them feel better. Again, Black women don't like the truth because the truth don't make them feel better. Okay, so they're going to much rather believe a lie. The lie is more entertaining, more interesting, a lot more empowering. Go figure. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly. You just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Far have the most college degrees in this country.
But don't be fooled. This isn't some harmless victory lap or a desperate attempt to speak their fantasies into existence. No, it's far more sinister than that, I promise you. It's a calculated move, an arrogant flex meant to thumb their nose at black men. A condescending campaign designed to demoralize and emasculate black male authority. And while castrated winter soldier simps like Van Jones and Van Lathan wouldn't recognize an insidious backhanded insult if it came in the form of an axe kick to the skull. Your Grace, Lord Destro has no intentions of letting this slide. We will peel back the layers of these guerrilla tactics as the truth begins to surface about the collapse of the I don't need a man ideology, about the actual chaos and desperation many of these women find themselves in. I want you to never forget the Cold War that was quietly waged against you by the bitter sisterhood. And let this also serve as a reminder to uplift and show gratitude for the smaller but far more valuable population of virtuous feminine black women. Those who honor the anointed role of a man in society. The ones who vow to be his rib, not his cancer. Oof, that's beautiful. I love it.
Meanwhile,
I want you all to take a look at this really quickly. It says a 12-foot statue of a black woman has been placed in the middle of Times Square in New York, created to represent inclusivity. So as a way of inclusivity, they have placed a statue in the middle of New York City. And also with that statue, they have, it's a monument. Some people have considered it to be a movement. Now that's one headline, but I want you to take a moment and look at the next headline. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics April jobs report shows black women lost 106,000 jobs in April.
Can't be. These can't be right.
Now, before you start randomly sending out cash apps to ex-girlfriends and side chicks, well, not the army of Cobra, by the way.
It's round. It's round.
Just remember hearing these strong, independent women play in your face like this just a few months and years ago, when they believed that they were on some sort of international glow-up tour.
Flashback.
I do not agree with giving a man anything. Nothing. A woman should never give a man anything. And that's because men thrive and men are the best versions of themselves when they are independent and they're making money.
Ladies, repeat after.
Wait. So black women shouldn't give black men anything because we strive when we're independent? Don't y'all strive when y'all independent? No, I think you got it wrong. We shouldn't give black women anything because y'all strive when y'all independent. There's statues built for y'all when y'all independent. We're celebrating black female mediocrity. We're not. This is not black female excellence. They put an obese, overweight, out of shape black woman statue 12 feet tall in the middle of Times Square to say what? What is that saying? We're celebrating average black women? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? We're celebrating average black women. This is the devil, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is the devil, y'all. This is one of those sinister things that you ain't gonna realize until a few years later, right? This is like the modern version of 9/11. This is one of those sinister plots that's so subtle, right? And the devil, we know the devil works in subtlety, just so subtly, right? You feel better because, yeah, that statue looks like you, but that statue ain't nothing to ascribe to, right? What are you reaching for? You can wake up, do nothing, sit on the couch, and become just like that statue. Unbelievable, but black women, y'all eating it up. And it's funny because I actually haven't seen any black women really happy about the statue. It's there, and I'm thinking the people who made it thought it was going to be a bigger hit than what it was. But even black women can kind of figure out that was some bullshit. Like, we got a statue. Like, if you're going to celebrate black women, at least put like a star that black women look up to. Or go super left, like, go You know how, what's that big girl? Slips my mind. I can't think of her name. Whatever. That big girl, she sings. She lost a bunch of, and the girl I'm thinking about. She lost a bunch of weight now. I can't think. What's that big black girl? Oh my God! You guys would tell me in the comment. Who's that big black female artist? She's the biggest female artist right now that's big and black, and she's actually losing weight, and she looks horrible, and she was like twerking in public, and nobody wanted to see that. We were just like, whoa, what's that? I can't think of her name. Whatever. But at least put a statue like her. You know what I'm saying? But they put a statue of a woman who mildly obese, mildly fat. Like it just. I don't see any black girls going to Times Square trying to take pictures of it. I'm gonna go check it out and see it myself because I just think it's so ridiculous. It's such a smack in the face. And I agree with Destro. It's really to undermine black male authority, black male leadership. Black men, we would never stand up for no statue of our mediocrity. Absolutely not. And that's why they'll never try to pander to us that way. The black female pandering is on a whole nother level right now.
You never help a man. Again, you never help a man.
Hey, so check it. You're in a relationship for about 4 years, but recently your man just lost his job. In a situation like that, what would you do?
Yeah, of course, I'd still be with him as long as the intent is for him to seek new employment. That's actually happened to me before. So I held it down just a little bit. It wasn't for long.
Good.
Life happens, especially when that happened to me. It was COVID time.
Okay.
So I was an essential worker, but, a lot of people got laid off. So it's cool.
Yeah.
As long as he's not trying to stay like that permanently. But it's okay with me.
Facts.
Would you rather be trapped in the forest with a black man or a bear?
Definitely a bear. I ain't gonna cap.
What? Why a bear?
Cause I feel like the bear wouldn't try to me. I'd rather die than to get. You know what I'm saying?
So why not the black man?
Why not the black man? Because they be a little wild out here. Like, they lack boundaries more than any other race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, Now, if you would say like a white man or something, I don't know.
But the facts and the statistics are starting to expose a brutal truth. These women made a serious miscalculation when they burned their bridges with the nuclear family and turned their backs on the black man. Look around, brothers. The government is shrinking, and many of the jobs they used to dangle in front of your faces like trophies are quietly being replaced by AI. The future is circling back to what men have always brought to the table: mind and muscle. Yes, manual labor, STEM, skilled trades. These fields are rising in value again, not those liberal arts jobs that once propped up the illusion of the strong, independent woman. Take note of the shift, my brothers. The storm is changing direction, and like we've done since the dawn of time, we must adapt.
The highest rate of unemployment amongst all workers. That means that globally, black women have been laid off. Last month, globally, 106,000 black women were laid off. Consistent job loss. But then, for some reason, you get a statue in the middle of a major city.
Meanwhile,
Black men unemployment decreased from 6.1% to 5.6%. And these figures suggest that Black women are facing a unique challenge in the current labor market.
So wait, did you catch that? Did you hear today's mathematics? Trust me, the mainstream media won't say a word about it. But yes, black men actually gained jobs last month. Around 48,000 to be exact. We're talking 55,000 so-called broke men are no longer unemployed, while the strong independent woman lost 106,000 jobs in the same time frame. The unemployment rate for black men has dropped from 6.1% to 5.6%. This is truly a Cobra la 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 moment. So amidst all the quote broke man slander, these same men quietly gained some yards on the field. But here is the real question. What will you do with this momentum? Will you once again empower the bitter sisterhood with this influx of funds? Will you once again simp it forward on first dates, Puff Daddy baby lotion, and car notes? Or will you have some... Will you raise this?
It's funny because when I think about all this, all I think to myself is, you know, we've been lying to black women for so long. I wonder when they're gonna realize that this is all a famous. This is all, and it's really, it's just like the devil. You know, if you read the Bible, right, in Genesis, you know, the devil, Satan, in the form of a serpent, he didn't go directly to Adam, right? He went to Eve. And I feel like the same trick is being played now. They're not attacking. See, who they really want is the black men. All this boasting black women up and worshiping them and a statue, what that really is just hatred for the black man, and they're trying to destroy the black man as an agenda against the black man. But it's failing miserably. It's failing miserably. But it's failing miserably in a sense because who they're really hurting is a black woman. Like, they went to attack the black woman hoping they're going to destroy the black man, but they end up really just destroying the black women. You boosted these women's heads up so much that black men are walking away, and we're desired by other races. We could go overseas and date women overseas. Black women struggle in this country, and they struggle overseas. There's a lot more single black moms, like black single moms, than there are black single dads. So, you know, I look at this and I say to myself, well, prior to April and March, the black male unemployment rate was 6.1%, and black female unemployment rate was 5.1%. So our unemployment rate was 1% higher than theirs, which, you know, 1% is a significant number when you're considering all black men. But then it switched. They went from 5.1 to 6.1, and we went from 6.1 to 5.6. So we swapped. We went from more unemployed than they are to less unemployed than they are. Right? They lost 106,000 jobs. We gained 50,000 jobs. So I want to ask black women a serious question. Y'all still don't want to go 50-50? Y'all still don't want to pay the bills? Y'all still want us to pay for everything? It's crazy. And guys, you know, I'm going to keep it real with you. After a lot of these, I went on some dates recently, and I thought to myself, and I just realized how skewed the black female mind is. And even though I'm so attracted to them, even though I find them to be so beautiful, I got to ask myself, am I going to let pleasure come in a way of dealing with a woman that has a mind, who's smart, who actually has intelligence, who doesn't fall from tricks from the media? Do I really want the mother of my children to be someone so deluded and confused and thinks that I'm their enemy and their adversary, and someone that's trying to compete with me, and someone that expects me to be so generous and give when on the flip side they want to take, and they're hesitant to give? That's where we are right now. Black women are hesitant to give to white men. Hesitant. Right? Last couple of girls I dated that were black, they're like, I don't know. No, I won't say last couple of girls. One girl in particular, she was hesitant. But then she felt so entitled to my money, my resources, but didn't want me to feel entitled to nothing she had. She wanted to dangle the carrot in front of my face like, oh, you want this? You want this? But meanwhile, I can't dangle the carrot. I got to hand over my carrots. If black women don't come to their senses, we're no longer going to have black people. We're going to have biracial people. Black men we're going to start becoming the fathers of an interracial group of men and women. Yeah, we're going to have biracial. You know what I'm saying? Like black people might fade to exist at some extent because we're no longer going to be able to work together. Like, that's why it's so funny when women said that they'd rather be trapped. And it's funny, they all agreed with this. Like, they all agreed they'd rather be stuck in the forest with a bear. But then we see that one clip, and I remember seeing that clip, but I never thought of it to use it in this context. Shout out to Destro. Destro, so clever. But a girl was petting a baby bear and thought it was so cute and so cuddly, thought it was a teddy bear, and then the bear bit her on her chin aggressively and held on tight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she deserved it. But y'all worried about us. We not your enemy, ladies. We are not your enemy. But the enemy told you we were your enemy, and therefore the enemy won. But he didn't win in destroying us in such a way where black men are going to be screwed. No, black men, just like rich men, we're just going to do something else. You know, when you try to tax the rich, you tax the rich and pass laws to tax the rich has come up with a new way to avoid paying taxes. So when you try to destroy the black man and turn his woman against him, black men, we're just going to find new women to date. All right, we'll just date women in the Philippines. All right, we'll just date women in Brazil. All right, we'll just date women in a foreign country like DR. Because we're not gonna just sabotage ourselves. Some men are gonna put up with the nonsense that black women have to spew. But a lot of us are unhappy with it. And I'm gonna tell you the things we're unhappy with. I'm tired of the bat wing eyelashes. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the fake hair. I'm tired of the ton of makeup. I'm tired of the obesity. I'm tired of this. I understand, look, if you wanna be obese, go be obese. But I don't gotta be with you. If you want to have fake hair, go have fake hair. But I don't got to date you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel so bad because y'all been led by lies. The black female movement, the community, the sisterhood. Y'all all pumping this bullshit of fake this, fake that, fake this. But y'all think y'all the realest. Y'all think y'all the realest when y'all got the most fakest shit going on. It's all one big lie. It's all fake. None of it's true. We're on the flip side, black men, we're as authentic as they come. A lot of people look at black men as the most authentic men. We got the most swagger, demeanor. Like when people say, everyone wants to be like black people. Everybody wants to be like black men, not black people. Black men. Our black male athletes, our black male artists and singers. You know, everybody wants to be like the black man. Black women, some of y'all are exceptional, some of y'all, but even the exceptional ones, no one wants to be exactly like you. Ain't nobody trying to be Summer Walker other than black women. Ain't nobody trying to be SZA, like the way she looks. That one singer by the name of Sailor wants to sound like her, but she don't want to look like her. So I'm saying this to say that, like, you know, black men are the trendsetters that are holding the black community together, but somehow black women believed in the lie that we were their enemies and that they were superior to us and therefore they need to control us. And now I feel like that lie is falling apart. It can't stand up to the truth. And it's sad, you know? So rest in peace to black relationships. It seems like it's over now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm curious what's going to happen now. What's going to happen now? Y'all done lost y'all jobs. Y'all don't got no men. Now what? Seriously. Now what? Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.